I'm here, boys. Just give me 1 second. Trying to remember what I did with my washcloth. So, I have a giant desk mat, and I like this desk mat. But there's a major problem with owning a desk mat versus just a mouse pad. It gets dirty, dude, no matter what you do. Especially if you're like a streamer or you work with computers all day. Like, I don't eat here often, but I do occasionally take meals here. You know, I drink coffee here. I spill shit, very obviously. And pretty much the best thing that you can do for it is use, you guessed it, a washcloth. So, yeah, I'm sorry about the delay. My sleep schedule is still messed up. That's probably the biggest thing. I didn't get out of bed. I did wake up earlier, but I didn't get out of bed until noon, which is not like me. I'm the type of guy who, even on his day off, is up by 9. Like 9 is late, like between 8 and 9. My girlfriend would disagree with me. She would probably say 10, but her experiences with me are on the weekends back when I used to work really hard weekly shifts. So I would do like 60 hours, 80 hours in a week. And so I'd go spend the night with her, you know, Saturday, Sunday, and she'd see me sleep until 10. So from her perspective, like I sleep in all the time, you know, but that's not the case. It's just the unique circumstances surrounding when I would visit her. But my sleep schedule is totally rocked. And I ordered a new electric cigarette because the last one I had was literally held together with a piece of aluminum foil and a hairband. And it finally arrived today. So I'm like, well, it's right next to Kroger. I can go to Kroger. I can grab an energy drink. I can get some more sponges because one of mine smells funky. And I'll go to the tobacco store and we'll just get it kicked out. No problem. So I decided to go to the tobacco store first because it kind of makes a loop the way that I get there. And when I get there, I check all the doors, nothing's opening, and they have like this tiny, tiny sign. I swear it's like the size of this book, right? It's like the size of this book. And there are signs all over the glass. And it says, we'll be back at 2:47. And I'm like, son of a bitch, it's like a half hour from now. What am I going to do? So I went ahead and went to Kroger, but I ended up having to go back and forth between those two stores. I didn't even get out of the tobacco store until 3 and then had to drive home. But I got this cool red to blue one. Thought it looked neat. Reminds me of Spider-Man. Spider-Man, plus it matches the lights. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get that. Got a good deal on it on the interwebs. Although I'm a little sketched out by them. For those that don't know, in the United States, you have to be 21 now to purchase tobacco products. I haven't been 21 for a long time. And back when I was 21, it was 18. They've increased it since I became an adult. But they're supposed to do this thing where they require like an ID or a credit card. Credit card makes sense. You know, a lot of individuals can't get credit cards until they're at least 18. And I guess credit bureaus have records of like the ages of individuals that's like tied together. But anyway, they didn't ask for anything. They said they would ask for something. They said that they would ask for a copy of my ID or some kind of credit thing. And they didn't do either of those things. They just shipped it to me from California. So either my age is tied to my debit card, which I don't know how it could be because they would have to talk to my bank, not like a credit bureau. Or they just said, fuck it and send it to me anyway. So, Geek Vape, I hope that I'm misinterpreting circumstances because if that's all it took, I could be 16 and get it. And I don't think that's good. I'm probably the only person on the planet that thinks that vaping is stupid, but still does it. I'm just addicted to nicotine. I did think it was pretty, to be fair. I probably should not have done that, but it was cheaper than the one I had, and it was pretty. It looked cool. Like, I wonder if I can... the focus isn't good, but you can see the red to blue. It reminds me of a gas station butterfly knife. I think butterfly knives are illegal in my state now too. They didn't used to be. Butterfly knives used to be allowed, and switchblades. Switchblades went first though, and then I think butterfly knives are now illegal. Also, I have to look this up. Let's see. Let's see. Notice you switched to 720p. Don't know the reason. I probably missed the stream. Okay. I did not switch to 720p. Believe it or not, my quality is better. So I figured out a bit of a hack with Twitch. We've talked about this once before, but I figured out a bit of a hack with Twitch. And the hack is this. They hard limit you to 8,000 kilobytes a second, period. But if you're a dummy and you ignore that 8,000 kilobyte limit and you go higher, what it does is it forces transcoding on their end. So if I run a bitrate higher than 8,000 kilobytes, it forces them to transcode my content to 720p. Now, 720p is a little bit lower resolution, but because the footage, the initial footage isn't as compressed, it's running at 15,000 kilobytes a second, the quality is comparable and it improves quality on the other platforms. So if you watch me on YouTube, it is crisp. There was a reason why I switched to it. I switched to it midstream, but I don't remember now why. There was a reason, but I don't remember why. Something happened that made me think of it. But this way, I might have marginally less good quality on Twitch, like marginally, genuinely. But the quality on YouTube is so much better, it makes up for it. The overall quality of the stream across platforms is better if I cheat. Especially when playing horror games. Because with horror games, there are so many shades of black on the screen at any given time. You know how it is. Codecs go nuts. Anytime there's a uniform color on the screen, which usually if there is, it's black because of night scenes or whatever, compression kicks in because the variability between each pixel's luminance value is less, right? There's less dynamic range. And so it cheats and it begins to clump sections of pixels together in its little compression algorithm, which is how you get a lot of like weird banding and stuff. I noticed that a lot of that compression banding disappears if I run at a higher bitrate and force Twitch to do that. Now, if you run into issues, if you notice things like, for instance, you have a hard time, say, reading the text, the chat box or anything like that, let me know. Because if that is the case, then cheating like this actually is less good. I shouldn't. I should go back to 1080p because the ability to read chat might be one of the things taken away by a smaller resolution. But another interesting side effect is that because it forces transcoding, people like Jack, who struggle with lag, actually have less lag and are able to enjoy the stream on Twitch because transcoding is forced. So they can get a 360p or whatever version of the stream that allows them to continue watching, where if I stream at source 1080p, he's forced to stick to my bitrate. So if his down isn't 8,000 kilobytes a second, say it's 5, he's going to have terrible lag. There's going to be, you know, skips and all sorts of issues. So yeah, that's me ranting about that. Kind of expected more people to show up, but it happens. I don't blame them. I almost didn't stream today. Let's see. I'm live. I think I'm getting a cold. I didn't notice it until this morning, but my nose is running and it's driving me crazy. I'm not a fan. I don't want to get sick because I literally was just sick. I don't want to get sick for a month in a row again. It's getting old. It's getting really, really old. It's because of my job too. You can't be around people that never want to wash their hands, that don't bathe regularly, that will like pick their nose and then dig their hands into the shredded cheese. You know what I mean? It expect to come out of that unscathed. Like, I'm very, very strict about cleanliness with the guys that I work with. Um, they just don't think about it. It's not even like a malicious thing. Like, I'll watch a guy pick his nose and then he'll want to help me make burgers. And he will go to reach to like handle skillets and spatulas and stuff. Like, what are you doing? No, wash your hands, dude. What? You're not? No. If you want to help me, you have to be clean. Sorry. And it drives him a little crazy, but he's gotten better about it. I'm going to turn the AC on, believe it or not. It's too hot in here. But yeah. I've been spending way too much of my free time playing shooting games. I need to stop doing that. Either Overwatch or Titanfall. I don't know why. I've been vaguely addicted to them here lately, and I'm not very good, which is frustrating, but also is a good reason to just stop because I'm 35. There's no point in investing a ton of time into a game like that expecting to get good when I could actually invest time into something that would benefit me a lot more. Unless I'm going to be like the next XQC or something, there's not a point in doing that. I would see a lot more return on an investment if I spent time like making games or whatever. I will say though, it was a super cool experiment using the display tablet as a mouse in shooters. I don't regret doing that at all because it teaches you a lot of control. It's very similar to like playing Osu. It, for whatever reason, if there's something, there's like a hair draped across my face, I can feel it. It's tickling my lip. But no, that was actually really, really interesting. Trying to click heads with the display tablet pen is surprisingly difficult at first, but you start to get it after a while. The biggest issue is a lack of scroll wheel and right click. And like it does have a button. You can kind of see it there. But the bottom one doesn't respond very well. And the top one is so high up, you lose the benefit of the improved aim by being further down. Need to trim my nails. All right, fuck me, right? Nobody show up. All right. I mean, I'm glad that you're here, Captain. You're the man. I don't mean to make you out to be nobody. Yeah. Probably my biggest fan. I think about it sometimes. I don't spend enough time investing in you guys as much as I should. Like, I really should be working in OBS and testing, like, different codecs and doing, like, game development and learning how to use Trench Broom like Aptris does and have that kind of interaction with you guys. But for whatever reason, I just don't have any motivation in my free time to really do anything. Even basic stuff like watching Digital Circus, still haven't done it. Still haven't watched the FNAF movie. I just don't do a lot in my free time other than shooting games occasionally and watching YouTube shorts, talking to my girlfriend, cuddling the cat, whatever. A lot of chores. I really should try to be more productive. During the summer, I was crazy productive. Now that it's fall, going into winter, I have lost all motivation, and it's starting to frustrate me a lot. So, genital jousting today, I guess, right? that's what we're doing. No, I thought about doing it dead of night, actually. I don't know. The thing about it is that there's a handful of people that have shown really strong interest in the game, and then the rest of you just don't care. I'm actually going to check its Twitch analytics. Hang on. What do we got? There's only 63 viewers in the category. And the lead person has 19 viewers. Oh, this is interesting. Hang on. As far as I can tell, there are only two dudes streaming it. Every other streamer is female. And while I can't tell from the thumbnail, this one, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's hard to compete with a girl. You know what I mean? I feel like no matter what, it's hard to compete with a girl. Like, do you want to watch some dude with long hair, or do you want to watch a girl with cat ears play the same game? Although I will say there is one dude, German, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I actually don't know. I shouldn't be assuming genders. Go into Twitch and just start assuming everybody's gender. That's what I'm gonna do. The game looks fucking sick, though. It looks really good. I need some memes or something, chat. It's too quiet in here. Maybe I'll just talk for a minute and then we'll do at dead of night tomorrow. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Oh, a second person has entered the chat room. Do you remember Yahoo back in the day? They used to have... I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Feel like I would get in trouble for that. That is an interesting idea. Twitch wouldn't care, I don't think, but YouTube would. YouTube would get mad, I think. Let me see. Rules for watching content while live streaming. There might be like a trick. Yeah. You can stream movies on Twitch by using Twitch watch parties. However, besides Twitch watch parties, unless you own the copyright to a certain movie or have been given permission by the owner of the copyright to stream the movie, then you may be at risking your Twitch account and face other legal issues. Oh, I don't know. There may be a clever way around it. This is actually why I need to set up a website. I talked about this last stream. But I have been thinking about setting up an AssassinTeddies website and then having like a stream page within it in which there are like private streams that are just the most diehard people. And then it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't have to worry about anything because it would be like an invite only kind of thing. It would be almost like a Twitch watch party. But yeah, it's interesting. What gets me is when I look at the viewership count, whenever I stream to just chatting, no, Discord would work. I've never actually streamed to Discord, though. I don't even know how that works. And I don't know what the limitations are. Let me check something really quick. I'm going to go to restream.io. No, I don't want to continue with Facebook. Stop. What are you doing? Stop it. Hang on. But what I was about to say is, I think it's... I don't care about playlists. Oh, I don't have Nitro, though. Oh, there he is. What's up, Extra? It's $9.99 a month. See, here's the thing. I could pay for a domain and a server and everything and probably end up paying less for that than I would for Nitro. If that's the correct price. Of course, it would depend on the domain I chose. You know, if it were like at.com, that would be a very expensive domain. No, see, here's the thing. I don't even think it needs to be that private, right? Because the number of people that are watching is pretty limited. And if I were to stream to Nate, that's actually a good point. Only people who are familiar with us would know how to access that. So it's more about, oh God. I'm more likely to get in trouble on a platform with millions of viewers than I am in a platform with exclusively viewers that already watch me. So if like all 100 of my followers somehow magically started to watch me on Nahi all at the same time, the possibility that I'm going to deal with any significant repercussions from that is super slim. Because who of that 100 out of 9 billion people is like, I have got to go straight to the copyright holder and say, look, this person's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're 123 movies or torrenting or anything. That's actually a good point. If I were going to do that, I'd probably do it through Nay. The issue then would be, how do I get people like extra on the Nay platforms so that we can watch it? So Discord is actually maybe a better suggestion, because most of the people that watch me on Twitch would watch me on Discord. It would also be less setup. So like if I go to do, say, the website thing, yes, it may ultimately be cheaper if I pick a specific domain, and et cetera, et cetera. Setting it up would be super, super easy, but it still requires a lot of work. Where paying for Nitro is $10. That $10 makes it so I can stream to Discord. Then everybody who's in Discord with me gets to watch my stream, private stream, right? Don't even go through Restream, just go direct through Discord. Now, without Nitro, 720p may be good enough. I'm not really sure. So extra, in case you're curious, we're talking about the possibility of like me watching Digital Circus while on stream. It's actually not a bad idea. I'm looking at the different Nitro things, but it's interesting. Whenever you look this sort of stuff up, it never wants to come out straight and tell you how much anything costs. Yes, 1 second, I will. Please tell me you didn't pay for Nitro. Don't do that. Bet you did. Damn it. Son of a bitch, dude. It expires in 47 hours. I'm not clicking it, Captain. I'm not doing it, bro. Not doing it. I knew that was going to happen. I shouldn't have said anything. I can see the Nitro low. Fuck, man. All right, but then I have to set up streaming through Discord. Yeah, I mean, wait, if I don't accept the gift, what happens? I won't let. Okay, I got Nitro. Server boost for 1 month. Cool. Okay. But now here's the thing. I've never set up streaming on Discord. Hang on, boys. Voice and video. Huh. Wait. Okay. Right, but I'd have to do it through OBS, correct? Or are we doing it directly? Hang on. If I do it directly, I'd have to get it set up. If I do it through OBS, no, Discord has its own capture stuff, no OBS support. See, that's worrisome. We could try it, though. I literally have no idea what I'm doing in Discord, by the way. Hang on. Step 1, this. Right. Says just join voice channel in your server. Press one of the buttons to share the stream. I guess I could do it under general chat. No way. I could share it in general. That's interesting. Oh, there are so many screens. Okay, so all it does then is share whatever is on my screen, so I can't necessarily get picture-in-picture going there. Then I have to decide what I am sharing. Hang on. Okay, that's actually not that big of a deal. All right, so step 1. Oh, I'd have to end the stream. I'd have to end the OBS stream unless I stay in just chatting on this. That is an interesting idea, but then you'd have to watch Twitch and watch me watch Digital Circus. That's confusing. That breaks my brain a little bit. Hang on. Let's see if I can find this. Okay, there it is. It says I watched the entire pilot. I promise you I didn't. That's weird. Dismiss. Please don't put a pop-up above the pause. Both cam and window, as far as I know. Also, as far as I know, the window capture has audio support. Plain desktop capture is without audio. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah, we might end up watching Discord. I've got to get it set up, though, first. I've got to, like, test it and see what's going on. And I might continue to run OBS anyway, just to have, like, a second, do you know what I mean? A second thing. The problem that we're going to experience is because I can't run filters in voice chat in Discord, there might be a lot of latent noise. That worries me a little bit. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought DC was Discord. Yeah. So wait. Okay, hang on. I can share my screen. Sure. Open soundboard. No way. Wait a minute. That's cool. I've never played with the soundboard. That's actually sick. Hang on. Let's see. So maybe later. What's this activity thing do? Watch together. YouTube. No way. You're okay. Authorize. Hardware acceleration will make it better. Sure, turn it on. I'm doing okay. I think we're going to watch Digital Circus in Discord, so I probably will actually end up ending the stream. The problem is I've never done this before. So I have no fucking idea what it is I'm doing at all. I apparently need to spend more time in Discord because this is surprisingly complicated, right? Well, you have Discord, right? So if you're in the Discord, we can watch Digital Circus together. Do you see? Like, I would be streaming through Discord. I may continue the Twitch stream, but it'll just be me talking. So what I've done is I've started an activity, right? And I've got YouTube open. But here's the thing. How do I preview what the fuck is going on? That's what gets me. So I need to share the screen. Applications, capture devices. Interesting. See, I can screen share, right? While I'm streaming, sure. It will be in general chat, stream quality, smoother video. Yeah, 1440p, 60 FPS, enable clipping, sure. Okay, but how do I add camera to that? Right? That's the thing. How do I add, oh, turn on camera. Oh, it may not be able to because OBS has taken it. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm in Discord trying to get the camera set up, but it won't show my camera because of OBS, I think. So I have an idea. Hang on. Can I get rid of the camera in this? Hold up. I have a really weird idea. Oh, I can't do it that way. Hang on. So I got rid of the camera in that, and I'm hoping that my camera will actually show up in this, but I don't think it will. Not without ending the stream. So, all right, boys, it was a weird, interesting stream. I'm going to see if when I end this stream, we can actually watch Digital Circus on Discord. That's what we're going to do. Fuck it. Let's do it. If there are issues, I will be back. You can get a hold of me in Discord. Hopefully you guys can hear me right now. But this will be a weird, interesting thing. All right. I'll probably run a regular stream after